This is going to be one of those chatty plan with me's. We are going to talk this one out together because I just got a lot of thoughts I need to get down. So let's do it in the functional planner. So if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. The last time we worked in this planner, I was talking about a book called Digital Minimalism by Cal Newport, and I highly suggest you read it or catch a podcast that he's been on. You can search him on YouTube. And one of the things that I really want to focus on, especially in the upcoming year, is kind of getting some away from my smartphone, but also like using it. This is why I said this is going to be chatty, because my words are not coming out the way I want them to. Enjoying the reason why I'm using it. I hope that makes sense. Because sometimes I find that I'm scrolling and then I'm going, why am I even scrolling anymore? And Sharpie doll. Oh, Miss Jules, you don't need to eat that. Come here. Come here, Miss Thing. No, thank you. Sometimes Jules likes to eat string. It's like her favorite, but she's like weird. Oh, Jules. Sharpie, you don't need to eat it either. Okay? Here, let's fix this. Oh, we've demolished the toy. We have shown it all of the love, Sharpie. No, leave it. Thank you. Good job. So Sharpie and Jules love rope toys. And I know the volume on this is going to be weird because I'm walking around the table. They love rope toys. It's their absolute favorite. They will not do... We're going to do some toy surgery. Speaking of digital minimalism. So they love toys that are ropes, but they also love to take apart the rope. So this one is officially done. So we will snip. But then they can still have the crinkles, if you know what I mean. Do you have a dog? Do you have pets? Tell me some of their funny, silly things they do in the comments below. Let me throw this part out. Oh, being a dog mom never stops. So yes, now they got the crinkles and the squeaks. And here you go. Ah, goodness. I was going to say Sharpie, when it comes to digital minimalism, if he thinks I've been on my phone too long, he will put his paw on my hand. Like, it's hysterical. He's like, no, pay attention to me. So I had done a smartphone inventory of like what was convenient, what was necessary, and what was not necessary. So I guess what I want to do now is kind of come up with, when I look at my phone, what should I look at? Let's do that part together. Okay. So we'll call it phone detailing. A couple recommendations that I've seen online is like grayscaling your phone. Like, obviously when I'm filming right now, I would prefer not to do that. Like, using my phone for filming. What do I want to use my phone for? Maybe we should do that. So, musts. Filming. Calendar. Only because when I go to doctor's appointments, I don't always have like a calendar with me. I usually have a notebook like this. And I like to get that date right in my calendar right away so that when I go and put it on paper, it's right there. I like to use the calendar. Oh my goodness. Text. The actual phone. Do you hear the song of your people? He's like, I do, and I raise my voice in song. Oh my goodness, Sharpie do. Let's look back at this list. What else was? Maps. I don't use maps often, but when I need it for navigation. And Ibotta, you can only use it on your phone. Fitbit is only on the phone. You can't access it online anymore. I was so mad they just took that away in July. Sad face. Sad face. Okay, so those are my musts, especially if I'm looking at, I only have 2 things that have, off they go, plus signs. I should probably pause here and check what they need. I will return. Okay. Hopefully they are all good. They, we went outside, we barked a little bit, we went potties. So bugaboos should both be good. Now they're hopefully finding a sun puddle. So I feel like that's really it for the musts. And then I want to write down, like, so what do I want to not have on my phone or to use less on my phone? Oh, Libby and Audible are also. And podcast. That's what I primarily use. I think that's good. Everything else should be on the computer. So must, and let's write less of, because I'm not going to say not at all, but less of. So mail, Google Drive, I don't really use TikTok. I think I should put that in the no more category, or X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. I don't really use that one either. Let's put those there. Instagram, Facebook, only because these things I can do on my computer. And if I'm using Facebook for my business or Instagram or things like that, those should really be done there. Canva. A lot of times I will use my phone to upload photos to Canva, but then I do all the work when I'm on my computer. So let's double check some things. What do I've got so far? So I've got mail. I'm going to do a check there. I didn't write anything with tonal because I don't really use tonal on my phone. So we'll put it, I use it to maybe schedule workouts, but I don't think that's a big deal. Fitbit's there, Audible and Libby. Ibotta. I haven't done anything with Dollar General. Maps, Google Drive, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Okay, so I have really a lot of things taken care of. And when I look at these things, how often do I use them? These are car for audiobooks, cars. Sometimes I use them in the house, but really this is for, these have very specific purposes. Dollar General I'll put down here just because when I do use coupons for Dollar General, it has to be done on the app. It has to. This is weekends. These 3 are as needed. These 2 are as needed. I don't need them all the time. And this one's daily because I'm trying to track my steps and my sleep and all that. Okay. When I say less of, how do I want to do that? What if we try to hit a goal of less than an hour a week? I don't think that would be hard. Now, here's the one thing I have to double check. Because all of my Apple devices are synced together, when I'm using like Facebook on my computer, does that count towards my hours? You know what I mean? Like trying to differentiate. Because I don't care about the computer. I don't tend to stay on as long on the computer. I want to make sure that I'm not mindlessly scrolling. Okay, so less than an hour a week. I think that's a good goal, right? maybe. How do you feel about digital minimalism and how you use, again, this is very specific to the phone. There's a little more friction when it comes to using my laptop. I have to get it out. I have to open it up. I have to get to the website, things like that, especially if I'm using it for Instagram. The phone is much more convenient, but if it's helping me scroll less, that might be a good idea. I think that's where we're going to leave it. Are you going to detail your phone? I have another video, and I'll try and link it in the description below, that I've watched by Rachel in Theory, and it's how she made her phone look not as appealing so that she wasn't scrolling all the time. And that was very interesting. So I'll try and link her video in the description below. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Next time, we are going to look at, what am I doing instead of scrolling? What are going to be my goals during these, like, focusing on minimalism with the digital stuff? Words are hard today, friends, but I just like chatting with you. So I will catch you all in the next one.